Hello everyone, how's it going? Trickster Fox here. Welcome back to Let's Replay Spider-Man for the PlayStation 1. Well, it's been a fun ride, but we're finally here. We are finally at the end of this little journey. We have one more chapter to go, and hoo boy, I'll just say right now, even when I haven't recorded this, because I have just played this game in my free time in the past, some of the bits of gameplay you're going to see in this particular chapter are going to be a little bit choppy in terms of frame rate. Now, that could just be because of the settings I have with this particular emulator. But if it does come off as a bit choppy, there's sadly nothing that I could really do to fix it. Sorry in advance. But with that said, let's start the final chapter of the game, To Trap a Spider.
I'm here, Frank. What's up?
Spider-Man's here, microchip.
What range?
100 yards, maybe. Easy shot.
Very funny, Frank.
Huh? He spotted me, but how could he? I lost him.
What happened?
He took out my scope.
Hey, tough guy. Sorry about that expensive lens, Punisher.
Something tells me we have the same objective here. That's the place. Warehouse 65. We can team up. You cover my back.
Huh. No thanks, Mr. Death Wish. I'd like to keep the body count low, if you don't mind.
Fair enough.
Punisher's guns can't solve this problem. Gotta play this one my way.
Said it before and I'll say it again. With great power comes great responsibility.
Ah, the cliché seedy waterfront warehouse. Although, I'm guessing that this particular warehouse has a bit more in store for the webhead than even he can imagine.
Oh, more symbiotes. Looks like the old Spidey luck is holding out.
I'm guessing we're not going to be getting much help from the Punisher. Though if you wanted to see him in a video game, I wouldn't worry too much. He does have his own game on the PlayStation 2 and original Xbox, which is actually pretty good. It's actually kind of like it's almost like an enhanced version of the first two Max Paynes. You know, if you guys are familiar with that. But, yeah, we've got more symbiotes to deal with, and more generators to destroy.
Looks like I'll have to clean this place up, too.
Let's just try our best to avoid the symbiotes altogether, because they're just meant to be distracting. This first room has
I'm already at full health. Ah, looks like a hidden passage.
had only two generators. I'm being distracted because the symbiotes are kicking the absolute crap out of me. And yes, I know I refuse to die here. Let's get some more health. We'll need as much health as I can get.
More generators. They'll have to go.
Two more to go. This shouldn't be too hard. I'm also surprised that explosion didn't affect the symbiote itself.
Except for the generators. Time to get to the bottom of this.
And we're not fighting any of the symbiotes. We can just leave.
An enormous ventilation shaft. Must be something big down there.
Oh, you have no idea, Spidey. No idea.
I like the concrete, the dripping water, very nice.
Good to see Spidey still has his sense of humor.
Spider sense tingling.
Okay, that does not look safe. We're gonna do our best to avoid getting chopped up by that fan.
Looks like this is it.
We're not dropping down just yet. There's another secret right here.
Yeah, what do we have here?
Look at that. a web cartridge, some health, and another comic.
This place blows. Golden.
Get it, because there's a giant fan below us. Alright. Well, this was probably the shortest level in this chapter so far, so let's drop down and go on to the next one.
Geronimo!
I love that. I don't know why, I just do.
Woo! What a rush!
Alright. How exactly far down did we drop? Well, we're about to find out.
How far down are we?
We're about to find out, Spider-Man, don't worry. Now, I believe this is where parts of the game are going to get a little bit choppy. Again, it could just be because of the emulator.
You gotta be kidding. Okay, recap. A couple of 100 feet underwater, electrified floors and walls, and deadly turrets pointing straight at me. Oh, my day just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, just a little bit of a heads up. In the easier difficulties, when you play this level, there's a walkway that you can just run along and not have to do anything too drastic, like we will have to do here. But yeah, turrets. You can just take them out with the web ball, or you can just punch the crap out of them. I'm also going to do my best to be very careful here, because of the fact that the floors and the walls are completely electrified, and if I even so much as touch them when they spark, well, you can guess.
Hey, you could put someone's eye out with that.
You know what? Maybe just for this floor, or this part of the area.
I'm already at full health.
Alright, now let's move on to the next room.
Who built this place?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Actually, I would too. Well, we'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. Because whoever built this place, I imagine, whew, must not have been cheap. Must have costed a lot of money. And I almost fell to my electrifying death. And yes, it would have been death because I would have died instantly. That's enough out of you. Let's go here now.
Oh, I'm getting the feeling somebody doesn't want me here.
Ugh, you're telling me. Whoever built this place, yeah, obviously no one is supposed to know about it. I get the feeling.
The heating bill for this place must be enormous. And I thought crime didn't pay.
Well, I mean, it does if you play Grand Theft Auto. But then again, I'd say that's the exception. And there's a switch there. Activates that level 1 door, which means we need to go back. This is the part of the game where it gets a little bit complicated. But I'm confident that I can get through this. I have to. I'm wrong! Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Now let's hope that I can actually do this time, because it would suck if I couldn't. But I refuse to just keep going on and on until the game decides to just let me get through. Oh, I actually made it this time. Well, we're still not where we need to be yet. Still have to get to that door that the switch activated. Now, thankfully, here we don't have to deal with the turrets, which is always good. And thankfully, that spot was just close enough for me to actually get through. I want to inch my way very carefully. Okay, thankfully the zipline saved me, which I'm very lucky for. Then again, it must have been high enough for Spidey to reach. And I believe that is the door we need to get to right there. Now, that's not going to help us advance in this particular level, but it's just another secret. That's... Okay, again, saved by the zipline. The zipline in some spots is going to be your best friend. But that secret was worth it because we got some more web cartridge and another comic.
Golden.
Don't need the health this time. But now we can actually keep moving forward like intended. Or as intended, I should say. And yeah, I hear the game getting a little bit choppy. But it's alright. Oh boy, that was close. I was so worried I was actually not going to make that, but I've only died once. Yeah, there's the game getting a bit quirky on me. Of course, this last part of the game decides to do that for no reason. I don't know why. Again, probably just the emulator, but I have one more chapter to get through, and I'm going to get through it, goddammit. One way or another, I am getting through it. Now, this part we actually did not get through because there are turrets here. Now, let's see if I can actually... Aha! I can actually make that. Looks like the L1 targeting...
Okay, quit shooting the lasers.
L1 targeting is going to be my best friend here. That's enough out of you. Of course, the camera's not being very cooperative at the moment, and I can't control it either. At least here I don't have to get all of the turrets. It's not really a requirement. Whew. Okay.
This place.
Looks like we made it through that part. At least I don't have to do that part again. Alright, moving on.
This must be where the fog is coming from. Who is behind all this?
We're getting closer to finding out, aren't we, Spider-Man? Well, first let's go up here and avoid the symbiotes. Yeah, the symbiotes are back. Which is very strange. I don't understand why the symbiotes. But we got a secret up here.
Haven't used the Spidey armor much before, but it could be useful here.
That is a total lie. You have totally used it a good amount of times in this game before. Well, at this point, anyway. But yeah, we've got some more spider armor. Haven't used that in a while. But let's go back at least farther away so we can get away from the symbiotes. Then bring our way down here. Or make our way down here, I should say. To get another secret. Another comic!
Golden.
Now, I believe we need to find the security control room, if I remember where it is. No, that's not it. Got magnesium just in case I need it.
We have a winner.
Spider-Man! I'm so happy to see you.
Black Cat?
Black Cat, what are you doing? Who's behind? What's going on here?
Your guess is as good as mine. The guys in the ambulance must have drugged me because the next thing I knew, I woke up here. You've got to get me out of here.
Okay, Cat, but how?
If you can somehow shut down the power, I can escape.
You got it, Cat.
You'll be out of there in no time, but I've also got some stuff to deal with too. Alright. Well, at least we know what happened with Black Cat. Let's go into Control Room A.
Bingo! If I read this right, this panel controls the exhaust ports. If I can jam the exhaust ports without stopping the flow of fog, it'll be like a banana in a tailpipe. That ought to blow the power, too.
Well, here's hoping that actually works.
Step in the right direction, but not enough pressure.
Well, at least we know how to stop the Silent Hill fog, hopefully. Control Room B is all the way over there. And the... Okay, I was about to say, did the symbiotes just disappear? Got the next switch of exhaust ports closed.
Almost. This sucker is ready to blow.
But wait a minute. What's that behind that screen? Let's take a closer look. Oh, would you look at that? It's the machine that Octavius made. Huh, so that's where that ended up. Alright. I actually never knew about that until watching a playthrough of this game very recently. Something I actually never noticed. Alright, last control room and last set of exhaust ports. Let's finish the job. And Black Cat is free.
Yes, that does it.
Thanks, Spider. Whatever you did, it worked.
Hey, what else is a Spider-Man for? You go and get some help, Cat. I'll find out who's behind all this.
You got it. I'll be back.
Okay. So, no more Silent Hill fog. And that's gonna probably make short work of the symbiotes as well. Maybe. I'm not sure. Now we just gotta go find who's behind all this and put a stop to their evil scheme once and for all.
Listen, whoever you are. No one can control the symbiotes. No one!
I need not control the symbiotes, Spider-Man.
Doc Ock?
We will work as one. It is a new world. Humanity needs the skills that my technology will give them. Symbiosis is the only way.
I should have known a reformed Doc Ock was too good to be true.
A perfect world order. Those who cannot share my vision will be crushed by it.
Speaking of crushed, it's showtime, freaks. Ooh, I smell bad symbiote, and it ain't me.
Bring it on, Grandpa!
Alone at last.
Let us end this, Spider-Man.
Yeah, let's end this.
You will never get past my barrier, Spider-Man.
He's right. I need to find some way to draw power away from his shield.
Well, who didn't see this coming? Dr. Otto Octavius, or Dr. Octopus, or Doc Ock for short, was the real bad guy the entire time. A reformed Doc Ock? Come on, are you seriously? Are you serious? Alright, So...
Yes, this shield is drawing power from his, but I still need to draw more power.
this part of the boss fight, not the hardest. And of course, it's a boss fight. There's going to be a comic here. Let's hope I can actually get it. Because I have a bit of difficulty trying to get it. Because it spawns at awkward points.
Whatever you are trying is useless, Spider-Man.
Is it, Ock? Next thing you're going to tell me is that it's highly illogical.
It's working. One more should do it.
Alright, I'm keeping my eyes open for the comic. Because I know that it appears somewhere around here.
That's it! Time to pay the piper, Ock. Uh-oh! Looks like his shield is regenerated.
Oh, there it is! There it was. Damn it. I get the feeling that's not coming back, by the way. The comic, I mean. Stop doing that. That's rude, Ock. Yeah. I do dare, actually. Okay, that's a little annoying that the comic appeared just to disappear.
Can't carry any more cartridges.
That the comic just appeared to disappear. It's a little bullshit, if you ask me. But not much I can do about that.
Still the naive little spider.
Okay, you know what? I get the feeling I'm not getting that comic.
Never destroy me.
Ock, will you please stop talking? I am trying to talk to my audience. Why does this game love doing that? But yeah, he's in a different pose this time, which means he's going to be attacking more aggressively.
What are you doing, you fool?
What does it look like I'm doing? Spider-Man, stop getting caught on stuff.
Now you'll die.
I'm not the one who's gonna die today, Ock. Just putting that out there. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. He is definitely attacking more aggressively. Let me do my thing, Ock, for God's sake. Okay, yeah. That's one comic I missed. And I'm not happy that I missed it.
I'm already at full health. Oh, I'm defeated.
That you are, Aki boy. Whew. Okay, so that boss fight was not as tough as I thought it was going to be. It's been a while since I played this game, after all. Though, I am a little bitter that I missed that comic because, you know, it kind of had a weird pop-in issue. Oh well.
But then, this way.
One down, one to go. Wonder how Venom's doing. Eddie, are you alright? Talk to me. Wake up, Brock.
Look out.
What'd you say?
And we're going from one boss fight to another one.
That's a sonic bubble in the middle of the room. Seeing as how the only two things that symbiotes hate are fire and sonics, I'm guessing Ock made it just in case Carnage tried to double-cross him.
What color do you bleed, Spider-Man?
Wouldn't you know the answer to that question, Carnage?
Here I come!
Come on, please get up. Or don't get up, Spider-Man.
Make it stop!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Okay, this isn't funny, Carnage.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing, boy? Gotta keep him in there.
Interfered in my life for the last time, Carnage.
Oh, boo!
Spider-Man! Here I come!
Yeah, did I mention that Carnage doesn't play nice? He hits really hard. About as hard as the symbiotes do. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. And yeah, this is what you gotta do to stop Carnage.
You've interfered in my life for the last time, Carnage.
Now, thankfully, I already got the comic, so I don't have to get it again.
This is it. Just me left, Carnage.
Just lightly tap triangle.
Your partner's gone. Now it's your turn.
See ya, Carnage, you murdering bastard. Alright. Well, we're not quite done with the game yet. We still have one more level to go through, so let's just get right on through it.
You are a born loser, Cletus Cassidy. Like I told Mysterio, no one can control the symbiotes. No one I've met, anyway. Take a breather, Spidey. It's over. Well, just another day in the life. Whoa! What the? Is that Ock? This is gonna blow. I gotta get out of here.
Okay, so for anybody who did not understand what just happened in that cutscene, it looks like the symbiote that usually fuses with Cletus Cassidy to make Carnage has fused itself with Doc Ock, and now we have Monster Ock, an exclusive enemy to this game. And this does count as a boss fight, by the way, but it's the only time where we don't actually fight the boss directly. Especially considering that the base of operations is being blown to hell, we just need to make our way out alive.
The vent goes up here. I need to press R1 to zip line up quickly.
There's also 2 comics to get in this level, by the way. And I just got the first one. Second one's going to be a little trickier to get when we get to that. Ziplining is going to be your best friend at certain points here.
Whoa!
And of course, there's going to be times where Spider-Man chooses to get stuck on walls. Oh boy. Can't let Ock get too far out in front of you.
Spidey.
Because, well,
This thing's unstoppable.
just can't let that happen. Is all I'll say.
Stay away from
You know he's not gonna do that, Spidey. You know he's not gonna do that. Okay, gotta be careful because...
Getting closer to the surface.
Spider-Man, please stop getting stuck on walls!
Level 3. 2 more to go.
I know wall crawling's your thing, but come on. I know wall crawling is your thing, Spidey, but come on. Priorities.
Can't shake him. He's breathing down my neck.
Yes, I can see that. In more ways than one. I think the next comic is right around here.
Over! Yes!
We're almost there, guys. We're almost at the final stretch! Oh, he's catching up fast. Spider-Man, stop sticking to walls for once in your life. Stop sticking to walls. It's really not helping you here.
On the home stretch, baby.
Spider-Man, I'll be pissed if you don't make it.
After all that, it was the symbiote that saved Ock. You've got to be kidding. Perfect end to a perfect day. Huh? What the?
It's a good thing Black Cat gave me a call.
Hey, Captain America!
Just in time.
Hey, Spidey, can you get us Captain America's autograph?
Oh, brother. Punisher, do you have any threes?
Go fish. So, nice of you to join us for once, Spidey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was out saving the world. Beating you guys at cards ought to be pretty easy.
Your spider sense won't save you here.
Look who's talking, Daredevil. You've been looking at my cards all night.
I don't need to look at your cards, Punisher.
Superhero juice.
Bluffs are so obvious.
Okay, okay. Let's keep this a nice, friendly, clean game.
Who keeps inviting this guy?
Hey, will you guys keep it down?
Hey, loosen up, kids! I'm on fire!
Wait, hold on. Time out. All of you guys were working together, and you still couldn't take down Spider-Man?
It's not my fault. Doc Ock's plan was horrible.
That picture in the back.
Knows you can't control the symbiotes.
Hey, wait! So, I'm a rhino, you're a scorpion, and he's an octopus. What's a Mysterio?
So, Rhino, you got any threes?
Hey! Hey, I got a bingo! Ha ha! You guys think you're so smart, but I won! Ha! Who's your daddy, Doc Ock? Ha ha ha! Victory is mine! You're always laughing at me, but who's crying now, huh? Ha 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 ha! Wait a minute, I made a mistake.
The end. Oh, man. Well. Oh, man. Coming back to this game was an excellent idea. I am so glad that I went through this game again and actually finished it this time. So, everyone, it looks like the story of Spider-Man for the PlayStation 1 has drawn to a close because now we are at the end credits, and hey, look, it's the music that I've been using for the episode introductions for pretty much every video I've made since the first one of this replay. Again, I am so glad that I went back to this game. And again, watching Japanese Spider-Man kind of gave me the kick to come back to this, because even before then, this was kind of a game that I wanted to go back and finish after not being able to obviously finish it when I first played it in 2017, back when I lived in my old house when my room was bigger. Yeah, Apollo 440 is the composer behind this track. Rino Romano was the voice of Spider-Man. Okay. I think he was the voice of Spider-Man in the Spider-Man Unlimited cartoon, not the animated series. That was Christopher Daniel Barnes. But of course, some very well-known voice actors, and of course, almost forgot to mention Stan Lee as himself being the narrator at certain points in the game. Yeah. Very unfortunate that he passed away when he did, but you know, would have been nice to have met him and shake his hand. At least that's what I wanted to do. Ever since I became acquainted with Spider-Man at a very young age. Because before this, I had remembered memories of seeing the 90s cartoon, the Fox Kids cartoon, and I know there were like several other Spider-Man shows around the time that I had I think I had seen before and after playing this game. Like, obviously after this there was the Sam Raimi trilogy, which I'm gonna be honest for a minute here, I didn't think Spider-Man 3 was that bad. Yes, there was that issue with adding Venom in when he wasn't supposed to be in that movie, but since when does Sony ever listen? Well, I mean, sometimes they do, but other times they don't. And that was one time that they just didn't. But yeah, I've been a proud fan of Spider-Man since, well, since 98 or 99, I believe. Until next time, true believers, the end? Well, let's do the one thing that I haven't done yet, which is actually saved from the main menu, because, well, that's where the game ends. Well, that's where this game ends. This game did get a sequel. I made brief mention of it, which was Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro. Came out just a year after this one. It was handled by Vicarious Visions instead of Neversoft, but it also uses the textures that were present from the PC and Dreamcast versions of this game, which honestly look quite a bit better. But the gameplay is mostly the same. It is a little bit harder at points. And of course, they did get Stan Lee to come back and be the narrator at certain points again. But yeah, I am glad that I went back to this nostalgic game, and I believe this is where I'm going to stop it. So, I've been Trickster Fox. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you had a fun time reliving this memory as I did. And I know some people are probably going to ask, will I ever tackle Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro? Maybe, but not anytime soon. Now that this is done, I have another game that needs to be recorded, and, well, by October, you guys will already know what it is. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a blast replaying this game. And whatever I choose to Let's Play next, at least before this next project that I have, which isn't going to be up until October, well, we'll just have to wait and see what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Take care.